Belly fat is far more than just an aesthetic nuisance. It's a highly active biological tissue that acts like an organ in its own right, constantly pumping inflammatory substances into your bloodstream. This so-called visceral fat sits deep between your organs and is adept at resisting conventional diets. But melting away this stubborn deposit isn't a mechanical problem that can be solved with 1,000 sit-ups. It's a hormonal puzzle. Understanding how to flip the biochemical switches for fat burning and tame the storage hormones allows the body to access these energy reserves almost automatically. Number 1. Disarm the insulin gatekeeper. The first and most important step is controlling your storage hormone, insulin. As long as your insulin levels are kept high by constant sugar consumption or frequent snacking, the door to your fat cells remains locked with a molecular padlock. Lipolysis, or fat breakdown, is biochemically impossible in this state. To melt away belly fat, you need to drastically reduce your intake of refined carbohydrates and liquid sugar. When insulin levels drop, your body finally receives the signal that no more external energy is coming in, and it can now tap into its emergency reserves stored in your abdomen. It's the switch from a pure carbohydrate burner to a flexible fat burner. Number 2. Use the protein leverage principle. Protein is the ultimate ally in the fight against belly fat because it has the highest thermic effect of all foods. This means that your body uses up to 30% of the calories contained in protein directly, just to digest it. By starting every meal with a high-quality protein source, you also trigger a cascade of satiety hormones that calm the hunger center in the brain. This protein leverage prevents you from falling victim to cravings and simultaneously protects your muscle mass while fat tissue serves as fuel. Number 3. Pull the cortisol brake. Chronic stress is the secret fertilizer for belly fat, as the stress hormone cortisol has a fatal preference for storing fat in the abdominal area. If you're constantly under pressure or don't get enough sleep, cortisol tells your body to store energy exactly where it can quickly reach vital organs, right at your waist. To tame this hormone, daily rest periods and at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep are essential. Actual fat burning takes place during sleep, as this is when growth hormones are released, which act as direct antagonists to belly fat. Number 4. Exercise instead of pure torture. Many people make the mistake of torturing themselves with hours of stressful cardio training, which often drives cortisol levels even higher. The real insider tip, however, is to increase movement in everyday life. Simply walking, standing, or climbing stairs often burns more fat throughout the day than a short, intense workout. Aim for at least 8,000 to 10,000 steps daily. This moderate exercise keeps insulin levels low and fat-burning enzymes active without stressing the body. It's the steady, gentle movement that deprives belly fat of its fuel source in the long run. Number 5. Open the burning window. Intermittent fasting is a powerful tool for teaching the body to access its own fat stores again. By limiting your food intake to a window of, say, 8 hours and allowing the body 16 hours of rest, you force it to switch to fat reserves after liver glycogen is depleted. During the fasting periods, insulin drops to a minimum, while autophagy, the cellular waste disposal system, is activated. These breaks allow the body to reduce inflammation levels in visceral fat and make the mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, work more efficiently. Belly fat melts away particularly effectively during these hours of food deprivation. And number 6, dietary fiber acts as a biological satiety sponge. Soluble fiber, such as that found in flax seeds, psyllium husks, or vegetables, acts like a magnet for toxins and excess hormones in the gut. It binds water and forms a gel that slows digestion and reduces the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. Even more importantly, these fibers are fermented by your gut bacteria into short-chain fatty acids that bind directly to receptors in your adipose tissue and stimulate fat burning. A high-fiber diet not only leads to a flatter stomach by reducing bloating, but also improves hormonal communication between the gut and brain, which significantly accelerates the breakdown of deep-seated visceral fat. Want to know the trick to losing belly fat overnight? Then be sure to watch the video we've linked below. Just click on it.